Just got dropped back off at the trailhead. Moment is zeroing today, so I am on my own again, but I am about to enter Shenandoah National Park. It's like 20 to 10, so I'm getting a bit of a late start today. I'm doing like 20 miles, but I had to wait for the post office to open, so that's just how it is. As you can see, it's a rainy one, but hopefully it'll hold off a little bit. Like, it's not gonna rain too hard, I don't think. So yeah, let's get a move on and check out the park. Just filled out my Shenandoah pass. It's all like wet, so it got wet already, and you're supposed to fasten it to your pack, but it's raining, so I'm gonna stick it in my hip belt pocket and hope that that's just fine. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be an issue, but this rain situation is not very helpful, and but now we're ready to enter the park. Just came across a few deer here. There's one staring right at me. Hi guys. They're all gonna run away as soon as I move. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Let's see what happens. Can we just be friends? Oh my gosh, your little face is so cute. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking now. I'm not surprised at all that I've only seen one person so far today, because it's a weekday and it's a rainy, windy weekday. But I'm listening to some podcasts, and I always just think it's so funny, like if I came up on somebody while I'm like actively laughing out loud at the podcast. Like obviously I have headphones in, so they might assume, but it's just, I always think that's funny. I'm laughing out loud like all by myself, and if I know if I came up on somebody, it would make me laugh. So yeah, but there's not really anyone out here. I think I've got like 9 miles left, maybe, still moving at what feels like a snail's pace. So I'm probably gonna get there at like 7, maybe. But yeah, anyway, just trucking along, laughing out loud to podcasts. I'm going to have to struggle to walk uphill and talk to you at the same time. Today I've been thinking a lot about things that I talk to family and friends about when I'm in town and when I have service. So one of the very first things that people keep asking me is, are you safe? Are you staying safe? Are you being safe? Stay safe. And that's fine. I get it. Especially if they've never been out here. They don't know what it's like. So it's kind of scary or uncertain. And that can be odd for somebody. But okay. Obviously I don't want to get hurt if I can't keep hiking. Obviously I'm not going to be around people or put myself in situations where I'm at risk of getting hurt, or either hurt like physically by like falling or doing something stupid on like a rock, or hurt by a person, right? Just because, I think when people say that, I'm like, do you know me? Like, are you thinking that I don't know what I'm doing? And I don't think that's their intent. It's definitely not. But that's what I think about sometimes. And then the second thing, I hope it's not too windy. The second thing on that point, which is something of a motto of, if you guys have been watching Through Hikers for a while, you might know the Crawfords. They hiked in 2018. They have 6 kids and they all hike together. And they have a bit of a motto called Safety Second. And I really like that, and I've been thinking about it a lot, especially being out here. I mean, I feel like I apply that to my life anyway. But the point of that is not that you should be reckless and that you should have no caution and that you should go looking for trouble or things that are unsafe, but the idea being that a lot of life and a lot of cool things happen outside of your comfort zone, And safety should be a part of what you do, but not the goal. So the goal of me being out here, or the goal of me walking, the goal while I'm walking is not to be safe. The goal is to experience all of the wonderful things that being out here has to offer while staying safe. If the goal was to stay safe, everyone would just stay in their house all the time, you know, like not go out and do anything. But then also, I think people forget that just because I'm walking in the woods, either alone or with, quote, strangers, or like on the edge of a mountain, doesn't mean that I'm necessarily any more unsafe than anyone else is in regular life. I mean, when you're driving in a car, especially at highway speeds, you are less than seconds from death at all times. So it's just what's normalized and considered, you know, regular activity. But anyway, that's the thoughts for today. Got like 5 miles left to the shelter. Still just slowly trucking along. And thankfully the sun's come out a little bit and we've got some blue skies. So I'm hoping to not have any too bad rain before I get there, because my pants are dried out now. I have like less than a mile left to the shelter now. They call them huts in the Shenandoah. I don't know why. They're the same as all the other shelters, but they're called huts. So I've got like just less than a mile there, but I was just walking and I came across this girl reading a book, and she ended up getting up and walking with me for a little bit, which was cool. We got to chat and stuff. So Rachel, if you end up finding my channel and watching, thanks for chatting and walking.
Got to the shelter. I set up all my stuff on a clothesline. I'm really taking over the place. I've got all my stuff over here laid out. I feel like I'm gonna eat like a queen tonight. Are you kidding me? Carrots and hummus and gnocchi with Parmesan. Like, okay. I mean, it's really heavy, so I don't know if I'll do this again, but I feel like I'm living in luxury, guys. Absolute luxury.